Good evening. Tonight, Westminster is becoming increasingly interested in mathematics. Because if a certain number gets high enough, we bet, someone may suddenly discover a lifelong passion for alpaca farming. The number of Labour MPs reportedly calling for Keir to step aside has now climbed to 60.
Labour insiders insist there is absolutely no leadership crisis, which is precisely what one say had worked during a leadership crisis.
They keep saying there's no leadership plot, which reminds me of the army, when everyone said there definitely wasn't a mutiny.
Meanwhile, Angie says Labour should bring Andy Burnham back to Westminster,
Which is, of course, an entirely ordinary thing to suggest, while 60 MPs are sharpening resignation letters.
I'm not saying there's panic in Labour, but apparently someone's already asking, which MPs own holiday homes abroad? Coincidence, obviously.
As Westminster speculation intensifies, questions are now being quietly asked about where exactly one might suddenly find
An available Labour constituency. Entirely unrelated timing, obviously.
I'm not saying there's a plan, Reverend, but if an MP suddenly leaves politics to marry an alpaca farmer, I'm calling bullshit.
The law does work in mysterious ways, Westminster even more so.
Terry, if Keir does Foxtrot Oscar, who takes over? Bazza, when a gaffer's in trouble, someone's already measured the office for the next bloke.
Labour insiders continue insisting there is absolutely no organised effort to suddenly locate a very available constituency.
Although an unusual number of MPs have reportedly discovered exciting opportunities in agriculture.
You're resigning from a very safe Labour seat, just as Andy Burnham may need one.
No, I've simply decided to pursue my lifelong dream of emotional alpaca rehabilitation.
Oh, they've picked someone already, love, but they're just waiting for an MP who to suddenly remember they've always wanted to live in Peru. We weren't born yesterday.
So let me get this straight. There's no leadership crisis, but everyone's suddenly asking who's got a spare seat.
Aye, like sharks circling an inflatable.
Stepping down from one of Labour's safest seats at a rather unusual political moment.
Pure coincidence. I've simply won the lottery 3 Wednesdays in a row.
I don't get grown-ups. If they don't want Andy Burnham, why is everybody suddenly looking for a seat for him? That's what happens in musical chairs.
Labour sources continue insisting there is absolutely no organised effort to prepare Mayor Andy for absolutely anything whatsoever,
Which is reassuring because Westminster is famously honest during leadership crises.
Do you know what worries me? They always say there's no plot. Oh, yeah? Right before somebody suddenly discovers family in Argentina.
Resigning from a safe Labour seat during considerable political uncertainty.
Yes, but completely unrelated. I've simply felt a sudden spiritual calling to teach mindfulness to goats.
So, Labour continues insisting there is absolutely no succession plan. Is this seat taken? Good night.
Remember, folks, like and subscribe for more. Because every one of you doing so gives me a tingle.